What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ride the Gus Bus podcast. I'm your founder and host, Gus Kirkpatrick. New this year, two new co-hosts, Sharpshooter C, Big Play Shay.
Money more problem, baby.
As always, we'll start off by reviewing last week's picks. Without further ado, let's get into the good stuff. We had the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Started off on Saturday. Houston Texans, C.J. Stroud, feel-good story, goes over to Baltimore. And the Ravens, it starts out a close game.
All at halftime.
I think it was a 10-10 at halftime, right?
10-10, tie game.
10-10 at halftime. And the Ravens turned it on in the second half. Lamar, I think, rushed for 2 touchdowns, threw one to Isaiah Likely, and they end up blowing the Texans out. What was the final, like 41-21 or something? 34-10. Ravens win and cover the 9.5 spread, which I was on. You guys were on the over.
Over 43.5.
Yeah. And that wasn't looking sharp in the first half, but they had started to take over.
Yep. Scoring picked up. Saturday night, my Niners had a tough game. Packers come to town, and Jordan Love means business. He's going to be really good in this league for a while. The Packers team as a whole is going to be a really good squad for a while. Niners only win 24-21. They get saved on a late game drive by Brock Purdy to bring them ahead. They were down 21 to start the fourth. They were down 21-14. Moody kicks a field goal. And then I think the drive started with about 5.5 or 6 minutes left. Brock Purdy takes them into the end zone. CMC caps it off with a touchdown. And the Niners come from behind and win. They don't cover 9.5, so I missed that.
That's what I had, too. What did Matt LaFleur say about his kicker? Is that every time he goes out there?
Yeah, that was super messed up. LaFleur said every time his kicker goes out there, he just prays. Which is really, I think, you can't throw your kicker on.
Did he miss a kick?
He missed one field goal, but it wasn't it was like a 45-yarder or something. It was obviously a terrible miss, and they probably would have won without it. But you don't blame the kicker like that.
Just makes you think about the Niners with Debo. You kind of need Debo to win.
We showed that we don't.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
We did win without him. But he will be incremental in the game this weekend against the Lions. Which I was shocked at the opening line. We'll get more into that later.
I do want to say one thing, too.
Go ahead.
The Packers, Jair Alexander. Jair Alexander, ladies and gentlemen, and other, posted that he's enjoyed his 6 years in Green Bay.
Wow. Really?
He could be departing.
Wow. I was about to say that the defense, I think this was their 1 year if they were gonna make any type of noise, because that defense is a little bit old, but they still
they've got some bodies.
Rashawn Gary's getting up there.
Zadarius Smith or no?
Yeah, Rashawn Gary and Zadarius Smith are getting up there. Jair Alexander, like she just said, maybe departing. But I also saw a bunch of Packers fans on Twitter. One of our good friends, Noah Raddick, tweeting that.
I don't know it.
He
stays fade. If you're watching this, stop fading me on those tickets.
But they keep a lot of Packers fans were happy about this loss. They're like, we just showed that we're a tough team. We can go out there and compete with anybody. But realistically, they
were good.
If they win this game, they easily could have made the Super Bowl.
Without a doubt.
They were 3 points away. Jordan Love kind of fell apart in the second half with a couple of lousy interceptions. But if they win this game, they've already beaten the Lions this year. They easily could have gone in there and won, and then next thing you know, they're in the Super Bowl.
And they already beat the Chiefs this year.
Yeah, they honestly could have won. So I think it's kind of a bullshit take from a Packers fan point of view to say.
I get it, but I think you shouldn't be happy.
And
they're saying they have this young quarterback, and nobody expected him to be like this. What they're saying is they surpassed expectations.
I think the Texans have a right. Texans fans have more of a right to take that stance than Packers fans.
I need you to tell me if I'm talking out of my ass here. Maybe it's just college basketball, maybe NBA, but I feel like if you want to win the Super Bowl, you have to be legit. Out of the most recent Super Bowl winners, what team hasn't been a front runner all year long that won it?
I think the Bengals were not supposed to be.
They didn't win it though.
Yeah, but they were in the Super Bowl.
I feel like it's so hard to fake it. You can only fake it for so long.
This is obviously
not saying the Packers faked it, but even if you catch heat in the last few games, I think you get it.
Yeah. I think there is something to be said though, about getting hot at the right time. I think that applies more for baseball or basketball. But there is something to be said, especially in football.
Would have been fun.
The Bucks got hot.
But I think football is more of a toss-up kind of sport. Because it's only one game.
True.
In basketball, you can have an off night. You got 4 more.
But in your head, though,
it's a series.
In your head,
in football, it's one game. You have an off night. It's over.
In my head, I was like, the Bucks aren't going to make the Super Bowl.
Agreed.
Packers aren't going to make the Super Bowl.
Agreed.
I guess I know the same thing about the Lions, though, so we'll see.
Well, the Lions have had a fairly easy road so far, and now they'll have their biggest test. Speaking of Lions, Sunday morning's game, Bucks at Lions. Bucks go in there. Baker was talking some shit to C.J. Gardner-Johnson. C.J. was talking that shit right back.
He picked him off on the first.
Picks him off, although it wasn't Baker's fault. Through Mike Evans' hands. Lions win this one 31-23. Bucks don't cover the 6.5 spread. A lot of skepticism about, have you guys seen this on TikTok, how the Bucks could have called a timeout?
Yeah, they would have 30 seconds.
I believe the graphic was wrong.
No. Did you hear Todd Bowles' explanation?
No.
He said they were gonna, if we call that timeout, they're gonna kick a field goal and we're gonna lose that game regardless.
It was like 45 yards.
You give your guys a chance to block it.
To block it, maybe he misses it. I mean, if you're in the playoffs and you're not letting it all out there.
No, I mean, yeah, that's ridiculous.
From player to coach.
You think he just didn't know they had a timeout?
Yeah. I thought that the graphic was wrong because I'm pretty sure the Bucks went in that drive with only 2 timeouts.
Initially, that's what I thought as well, but then I saw like in the post-game presser with Todd Bowles, he was like, it's all we would have lost anyways. Just as a head coach in the NFL.
Yeah, you gotta give your boys a chance.
I do love Todd Bowles though.
Baker will be back. Safe to say he's the QB1 next year.
We'll see.
Who do you think's coming?
Well, they only signed him for a year, right?
I think they already announced he's coming back.
If they only signed him for a year, I could see some team.
Mike Evans is getting old. Godwin's getting old. That window might be closing.
Mike Evans might be on his way out too.
And trade 1,000-yard seasons.
The Lions. Let's talk about the Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs goes for 2 touchdowns. Dude, I think Amon Ra caught one too. They're slinging it, and they're going to be a tough task for the Niners this week. We'll see what happens. They're America's team right now. Everybody wants the Lions to win. It's their first appearance in however long. They win 2 games. They play football the right way. Dan Campbell's a gritty, hard-nosed motherfucker.
Yeah, did we not talk about the Chiefs-Bills game?
That's up next.
Dude, okay. Jared Goff slings it.
Yeah.
There was that one...
I think when you think sling it, you're thinking like Jordan Love, back throw.
I don't know, dude. There was that one 3rd and long play where Jared Goff just stepped right into it and threw an absolute laser beam.
Their offense is awesome.
That was a crush.
I'm stoked for the game. It'll be a good one.
Jameer's great.
Take us away, Chiefs-Bills.
Wow.
Wow.
What a doozy that one was, ladies and gentlemen. It was a classic. I'm not going to say it's an all-time classic, however, because the last ending there. It would have been money if it could have ended with him making the field goal and we get late-night drama.
And Mahomes might have sent it to OT. Mahomes might have won the game.
But it won it, so we would have seen what would have happened. The Chiefs are kind of back, in my opinion. But it was curious to see, though, that the Bills' run game has been pretty dominant the past few games.
You don't
see that in Buffalo too much.
Don't bet against Mahomes in the playoffs.
Dude.
That was an awesome game. Back and forth touchdowns. Kelsey's finally back. Jason Kelsey's tarped off, smoking beers left and right.
I saw also Tyler Bass missed the field goal, and obviously he deleted all socials.
Yeah, but they started donating.
Chiefs Bills fans,
which is awesome. You love that. Overall, great game. Chiefs win 27-24. Bills had the chance to tie it on a field goal, but also before the field goal even happened,
Stephon Diggs under the ropes.
Diggs goes 3 catches for 18 yards, but Diggs has one in his hands, a deep ball, and then also before that, Allen's going for the end zone when he has a wide open first down underneath. Leads to the field goal.
I heard a hot take there today, but you go for it.
I was just going to say picture perfect pass from Josh Allen on that Diggs deep ball. And if you're Stephon Diggs or a Bills fan, you cannot talk shit all season about how you're not getting the rock enough, and then you just fumble on like arguably the biggest moment of the team.
And 3 catches for 18 yards. I mean,
Trayvon Diggs. Oh, no, sorry, I'm retarded.
How about we talk about this though for 2 seconds? I'm sorry, Shay, but we were a leg or 2 away from cashing a monstrous parlay.
The Montreal parlay?
Yeah, the Montreal. How you doing?
We needed...
How you doing, bud? Parlay.
Bills Chiefs. The
you needed Rashee Rice 40 more.
No, we needed Rashee Rice for 30 more yards and James Cook to score a touchdown.
James Cook hasn't scored a touchdown.
Bills Chiefs are pretty easy to bet on. From a player prop perspective.
Those are the games that are awesome to watch when it's high scoring back and forth.
But let's talk for a second. I saw a thing today that I would hate if this happened, but Diggs could be wide receiver 2 on the boys next year.
Whoa, to play with his brother.
Imagine
That'd
that.
be crazy.
That would be freaking nuts.
He's a free agent.
I also saw something. The Jets haven't made the playoffs in 13 years.
They still have
They
more
have
playoff
more
wins.
playoff wins this decade or this century
And the Bills.
than the Bills and the Dolphins combined.
That's wild. This century.
And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? There has not been an AFC championship without Mark Sanchez, without Tom Brady, and without Patrick Mahomes.
So 9.
And it
3
continues
of
to-
the GOATs. I saw a crazy thing today, too, that, Mad Dog, the radio host,
Russo.
dude, he put Mahomes above Brady in the GOAT rank.
You can't do that yet. I think he has potential to do it.
I mean, if he keeps winning, potentially, but like,
Dude, that's
Brady
wild.
has more Super Bowls himself than
You want to
every
hear the hottest
franchise.
take ever? I mean, it's too hot of a take. It's almost scorching hot.
Christian Waddy, top 10.
Purdy's on track. Heard it here first.
I mean, dude, two
Has it
NFC,
two NFC championships in 2 years. If he wins a Super Bowl this year, Brady didn't win one for 4 years. I don't want to say on
A
track.
Super Bowl?
For 4 years, yeah.
No, we won in the second year.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, his first year
I
started.
stand corrected. I digress. Anytime touchdowns, I had Brandon Aiyuk. He doesn't get in. It was a little bit weird. He didn't catch a lot of balls even without Debo. Purdy was throwing a bunch to Kittle, and then obviously CMC. Chris Conley got involved. Jawan Jennings was huge, absolutely massive. Third in Hawan. And Mike Evans, he got in on the weak Lions secondary. That was a lock for me.
Let's
So I go
get
2
into
and 2. Shay goes 1 and 3. C's goes 3 and 1 for the playoffs this week. Sunday first game. Chiefs are in Baltimore. Who wants to start?
I'll kick us off here, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a great matchup. The Ravens, I think, have been dominant all year long. As we know, it's been nerve-wracking to be a fan of any team who plays them. But what I will say is AFC Championship, although they may have more talent than the Chiefs know how to play in the AFC Championship, just like the Ravens do. The Chiefs have been there for a while now. I think the Chiefs cover 3.5. I don't know if they win, but I think they cover 3.5. That's why I'm putting all the marbles on plus 3.5.
Go ahead.
I'm on the opposite side here. I'm on the Ravens. I was just looking at it. The Chiefs allowed 70 rushing yards to Josh Allen, who, don't get me wrong, is a phenomenal runner. But when you're the best running quarterback, you're going up against the best running quarterback in the league. Lamar last week had 100 rushing yards. I think he can easily do that again against what appears to be a suspect run defense from the Chiefs. I think he can do that. The Ravens have arguably the best linebacking duo in the league with Roquan Smith and
Second
Patrick
best.
Queen.
Well,
Fred
no, sorry,
Warner.
third best behind.
Fred
I
Warner.
I said arguably.
Dre Green.
And I think they put the clamps on Travis Kelce, and I think if the Chiefs have to lean on someone other than Travis Kelce to carry that offense, then they're in trouble. Because Rashee Rice, he looked a little banged up last game, didn't really play that well.
He had some good catches.
MVS is a bomb, as we all know.
He also had some catches.
Nicole's a bomb. Yeah, they catch
Nicole Hartman had, I think, 2 carries
I just
and
think
2
the
fumbles.
Yeah.
I just think the Chiefs D is good, and I think Mahomes won't let them lose.
I
by
am
more
on the
than 3.5.
Chiefs plus 3.5 for one reason and one reason only, and his name is Patrick Mahomes the third.
True.
Has Lamar been doing
The
AFC
script,
Championship?
I bet you the script.
No, he was hurt last year.
I bet you the script
think
wants
so.
the Chiefs to win. Taylor Swift wins the Super Bowl.
If the
I
Chiefs
think-
make the Super Bowl, I'm going to be so furious.
I mean, I watched.
I'm so done with
I think
Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, Mahomes. I'm so fucking done.
I think the Chiefs making the Super Bowl will.
Jason Kelsey, by the way, was awesome with the Chiefs Bills game.
The Chiefs making the Super Bowl will
He was.
skyrocket the ratings because of Taylor Swift, and for that reason, the NFL might want
They're
it. But
not
that's
gonna-
not why I'm picking it. I think script aside, Mahomes AFC Championship has way more experience than Lamar. If the Chiefs can contain the run and make Lamar a passer, they're gonna win this game.
I have a
think
question for you. Who's more successful in the NFL so far, Lamar or Josh Allen? That's from a team perspective.
well, it's
Neither
tough.
of them have
I'd
done
say
much.
Lamar, not necessarily from a team, but just because they both haven't won anything.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Lamar has
How many
Two
MVPs between the two of them?
Two
Lamar's
for Lamar.
won. Lamar's won.
Does
I
Josh
think it's
have?
this one. Not
Josh
no,
doesn't
it's
have.
not bending.
Josh doesn't have an MVP.
A lot of people are saying Josh Allen is just criminally
People were
overrated.
trying to compare Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes to Brady Manning.
Yeah, so
But that's not even that. Like that's just a disgusting take.
yeah, you got Burrow in there who's beat them both.
I
Lamar.
love Joe Burrow. I missed him this year.
Yeah, they would
People
have
said
been in the mix.
Yeah, the Bengals would have been dangerous this year. They
Well,
were
also
dangerous.
OC. All right, Lions, Niners, Gus, start us
I'm
off.
on the Chiefs plus 3.5. Lamar Jackson will not be able to go toe-to-toe with Mahomes. Regardless, that game is going to be awesome.
Toe-to-toe, baby, toe-to-toe.
Toe-to-toe. And Lions coming to the Bay. It's going to be a 3:30 kickoff.
The boys in the Bay.
High 60s. Going to be good weather. That means no rain, which was throwing Brock off a little last week. Who would I be if I'm not on the Niners? I'm on the Niners -7. Bang. Fingers crossed Debo is back. Even if he's not, I think this Lions defense is just too susceptible to the pass. Brock's going for 275, 3 touchdowns. CMC is going to put one in. And I think a decisive and crucial Jared Goff interception will seal the deal and put the game away. I've got the Niners winning this one by 7. I even think they could stretch it to double digits in the second half. I just feel like this last week was a wake-up call. You can't play bullshit football in the playoffs. That come from behind win sparks them. They're ready to go. They're juiced up. And I think we win this one by double digits. Send us to the Super Bowl. And I can't fucking wait.
Siegs?
Yeah, I think we were all pretty surprised by this line, -7 for the Niners.
Disrespectful to the Lions.
Disrespectful to the Lions, because the Lions have been doing their thing pretty much all year. Their defense is extremely suspect.
You know what I want to know, actually? What are the Lions' biggest wins? They lost to the Cowboys. They beat the Chiefs week 1, but there was no Kelsey or Chris Jones.
They got stomped on by the Ravens.
They got smoked out by the Ravens. Who have they beat that's quality?
Well, the Bucs and the Rams are decent.
No, the Rams are decent. I don't think the Bucs are decent.
I
don't
the
think
Packers.
The Lions don't have
Chargers.
any top.
Does that matter anymore though? Like
it's not.
I mean, call a spade a
do or
spade.
die.
They're in the NFC Championship.
Agreed, and I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying when they match up
I know
against a
what
good
you're saying, I know
team,
what you're
they don't seem to play as well. One, because their defense is so porous, if you will, and two, I think Jared Goff doesn't shine when the lights are the
I think they've beaten a couple good teams when those teams are playing well. Like the Bears are playing good in that stretch.
The Lions are going to have to rely on a huge run game because the Niners' run defense is susceptible. So if Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery get going and it opens up the pass tag to Amon-Ra and Laporta, they're going to be dangerous.
Niners show
I got
up.
the Niners -7.
See?
It's all on Purdy.
What do you got?
It's all on Purdy.
I think, like I was saying, the Lions' defense is suspect. Their secondary, their run defense hasn't really been there. And the Niners' defense last week didn't look great, and it hasn't looked great, I feel like, for a couple weeks. The run defense especially, their secondary is susceptible to big plays.
We gave up way too many big runs to Aaron Jones.
I think I like this over here, 50.5.
It's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points, but I could see both teams scoring in the 20s. God forbid the 30s. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a shootout.
And would you be mad about that?
No, not really. I think it's going to be a shootout, and I think that would be in the NFL's best interest. I think that would be in our best interest. And if I had to pick a side here, I think a shootout would be in the Lions' best interest.
Okay. I like that, Siegs. I was thinking about that since it's such a big game. I want to take at least one spread. I do think the Niners win. However, wise man once said they're going to knock us down on the way back up. We're going to take a kneecap. They're going to go back down. We're going to take the other kneecap. Come back up. We're going to take another calf.
The Cinderella story ends.
Lions +7. Although the Niners are going to win, the Lions will cover +7.
Need Debo. I predict if Debo's out, this goes down to 6.
Bro,
maybe
Hutchinson is
5.5.
so good. He probably is coming off the edge against Trent.
No, I think he's on the opposite side. Yeah.
Okay. I think it could potentially be a game of whose defense, like Siegel said, shootout. Whose defense can put up that last stop?
That's what I just said to Siegs. And I think the Niners are going to get that final stop.
So, bang, 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 but take a kneecap, Dan Campbell. Not the whole thing, but give me a little bit.
Take a kneecap.
For my 8 times, I got Amon-Ra getting in.
But I hate them. Everyone hates the Niners.
And everyone hates the Niners. I told you, everyone's on the Lions, and I love it. I'm the villain. Rashee Rice. I got Rashee Rice and Amon-Ra as my 2 and 8 times. I think the wide receivers get in. Why don't we play a game away? Unless you got an anytime.
Where are we gonna be?
I got an anytime.
Sunday night.
Maybe Vegas. I got an anytime. We didn't even talk about. We kind of brushed over in this game. Mark Andrews.
Oh, that's a great point. Is that confirmed? Officially back? He's practicing?
Low-key, they played better since
I forgot.
Isaiah Likely's a monster, but I mean, if you Isaiah Likely
that's
and
great
Mark
points,
Andrews.
He's not going to be in game condition.
I'm going to go anytime with someone that is fun when he scores.
Wait, can I guess?
His name is...
What team?
Niners. George Kittle.
I
think he shows up.
Nice. I like it.
We haven't rode the Gus Bus in a while. I'll start.
Yeah. Good questions.
Oh.
Are we doing... Oh, well, yeah, we haven't picked a number, but are we doing...
3 questions.
3 questions.
Yes,
You're not saying where you're at.
Sharp shooter at the end.
Number is...
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. Excuse me.
All day.
Ready?
Yep.
It's been a minute. Yeah. All right. Correlated to this number. Give me the entertainment level of one of the playoffs games this season so far.
Great question, Shay. Great question. Gus, unless you got
I think Texans, Ravens.
I don't hate that.
Texans, Ravens.
Good in the beginning, not great in the end. Okay. I'm going to have to go next with describe with me, quoted as the number, just a foot. What the foot looks like, what it represents.
I'll let you take the
The toes, the nails, they long, they short, they well kept.
It's a nice foot.
Like I have a pedicure.
I'd say there are 4 toes that are trimmed well.
Okay.
Trimmed nicely. But the big toes need some more.
Lego Sillies.
Lego Silly's big toe.
Alright. Alright.
Last question.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, talk to me correlated with this damn number. This could be hard for you to answer or for me to pose the question, but you'll know what I mean. A team that needs a head coach and the possible head coaches out there based on how well you think that would work.
A matchup.
So you're asking for a team and a coach.
Yeah.
A team and a coach, but the new coach is out there. Like, Belichick to the boys would kind of suck, but, like, it'd be cool to see. I don't know. Just say it and then give me a little bit of explanation. Give me something to chew on.
I am going to go with...
I think I may have one, but I don't know.
You take it, because I'm trying to think, but I don't have a lot.
It could be a recent hire, too. Like, a 10 is Pierce on the Raiders. That's money.
Alright, fuck it. I'm just going to go for it.
Okay. Well, I have like a possible.
I think I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go Belichick to the
Commanders.
Titans. Alright, Commanders. Both of them.
Alright. Belichick's Commanders, 4 feet good, 1 toe bad. Houston Texans, that's why it's going to be a bang, 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 7.
Oh.
Is it 6?
4.
What? You guys fucked that
Where
up.
do we mess it up? On the toe?
4 good toes and 1 bad?
That's on him.
I mean, dude, how the fuck are you supposed to answer the question?
Houston Texans, the Texans game, maybe it was money in the first half.
Yeah, but there was no worse games.
I don't know.
Maybe that was one of
Belichick
I was gonna say
Commanders?
I was gonna say the Cowboys Packers game.
Alright, here we go. My turn. Hold up a
You
number.
got the number, Shay.
Got it?
Nope.
Got it?
Yeah. Wait, what team? Sorry, what team recently fired someone that like everyone was shocked about?
Titans.
Yeah.
Who?
For who?
For anyone, give me, in honor of our first intramural basketball game tonight, give me a stat line that I might have.
All right.
Correlated with
Whether I would like it or not.
I got it.
You know, I'd be happy with the 10 stat line.
I got it. So I'm gonna go with. You take 8 threes. You make 2.
Okay.
You grab 4 boards. 4 turnovers, 1 pivotal. You still put up 10. But overall, it's been like an average stat line.
Okay.
I mean,
that adjective helps me. Now, Siegs. I want a. In honor of us shooting dice last night, give me a roll and dice.
You guys went to the casino?
Whether you're confident, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a 1,
You have first roll and you roll.
you have first roll and you roll.
Where'd
What
you
you
guys
get,
play?
if it's bad, it's a 1. If it's
Yeah,
great,
yeah, it's
like
trip sixes.
trip sixes is a
4,
10.
5, 6.
Yeah, for 4, 5, 6. It's a 10.
I would say. You get a 4,
Okay.
Wait,
but a single 4, not trip 4s.
wait.
Okay.
Where'd you guys play die?
It's Miles
Okay.
room.
What?
Miles room.
Finally, last question. Give me a Super Bowl appetizer or side. Super Bowl.
Think about it for a second. Don't show it out. I want to think too.
I think I may have one.
Super Bowl dish. You bring a dish to a potluck.
Yeah.
Let me think for a second. I got one,
Go for it.
but I want you to have it.
So I'm more of thinking this is just safe and sound. It's not going to knock anybody's socks off, but everyone's going to eat it. Cheese and crackers.
I was gonna say spinach.
You never want. You don't want
I was going to say artichoke dip, but I don't know.
You don't want to fill up on cheese and crackers because
No.
you got so many other components.
But if someone.
But you never turn down.
If
But you
Shay's-
had an average stat line.
If Shay's bringing the Gouda, I'm going to eat it.
But you had an average stat line.
And a 4.
Is a 4 good?
You're happy with the 4.
But it's definitely beatable. I feel like.
I'm thinking 5 or 6, and I'm gonna go with 5.
5. Bang.
Let's go.
I kick that one to you.
Well done, fellas.
The average
Love
stat.
it.
Alright.
Siegel, take us home, baby.
Gus, your number.
Number is.
Okay. See, talk to me. Talk to me, fair now.
Now, it's a little bit of a square question, but in honor of Gary making chicken about 6 or 7 times this week, I'm going to ask, what's a Gary meal on a Sunday?
Gary's meal on a Sunday. Siegel, you wake up, you're hungover, you had a great day of football. You go down to Gary, it's Super Bowl Sunday. You made some pizza.
I love it. I love it. All right,
Caesar salad on the side.
now give me
Breadsticks, too.
give me a game correlated with this number. That happened. Give me a championship at AFC or NFC championship game correlated with this number.
I got
It's
one.
happened over the past 5 or 6 years.
Can I go? Can I take it?
Sure.
2021 Chiefs Bills.
All right, I'm thinking high here. Shit, whatever. All right. In honor of Lamar Jackson playing this Sunday and potentially winning MVP, probably winning MVP, give me an MVP over the past couple of years, over the past, let's say, decade or two. Don't give me like Lamar's MVP season this year was like a bad MVP.
Wasn't spectacular.
One sexy.
Since like 2010 or something.
Alright, I got one. Cam Newton.
Cam Newton led those boys pretty well. He went crazy.
He wants to come back by Belgium.
Pizza's good. And
Okay,
then
it's good.
Chiefs Bills.
Chiefs Bills was a money game. There's 5 lead changes.
13 seconds left. Oh, it's magic. Oh my god. Overtime. Oh my god.
Between 8 or 9 here. The only reason I'm bringing it down is because right now I said pizza. She said pizza's good. I'm gonna go 9.
Bingo.
Dang.
Bingo. I actually don't like pizza. Gary's
Bang,
pizza's
bang,
not-
bang. More
Gary's
money,
pizza's
more
not all
problem.
that. That's a wrap for today. As always, I can't wait to be kicked back on the couch in Dunk's room. However, it's not 7 hours of commercial-free football. It's 7
Ricky
hours
Scott, baby.
of commercial football. But it's the championship weekend. We're juiced. We're hyped. Chiefs Niners Super Bowl. Heard it here first. Rematch. We're gonna take the cake
Lions,
this time.
Ravens.
Get out of here with that. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you next Wednesday. Don't forget to ride the Gus Bus if you want to make some cheese.
9 p.m., baby.
Peace.